Taong 2014 nang makaharap ni The Filipino Flash Nonito Donaire, ang South African boxer na nooy WBA Super Champion sa featherweight division na si Simpie Webetjeka. Ito ang pangalawang laban ni Donaire sa featherweight division kung saan nanalo nga ito sa kanyang unang laban sa naturang division matapos niyang talunin si Big Darchinyan sa kanilang rematch. Habang si Simpie Webetjeka naman ay unang pagdidepensa ito sa kanyang titulo matapos niyang bigyan ng unang talo at pagretiruhin ang boxing superstar ng Indonesia na si Christian. Sa laban kay Webetjeka ay tatangkain ni Donaire na maging 4 Division World Champion dahil nga sa panahong iyon ay 3 Division World Champion na si Donaire. Ang laban ng dalawa ay ginanap sa Cotai Arena sa Macau, China, kung saan may baong kartada noon si Nonito Donaire na 32 wins, 2 losses at may 21 KO. Habang si Simpie Webetjeka naman ay may record noon 26 wins, 2 losses at may 16 KO. Sa simula ng round 1 ay tila ba nagtatantyahan pa ang dalawang magkatunggali.
Couple of fights, only a shadow of his former self. He wasn't great against Rigan Dowling here. Main event of the evening for what the WBA calls the undisputed federal. Two of the really nice guys in boxing.
When Booker says, I'm referring to the plain fact that he is the naturally bigger man. This is the first time.
But he's giving away a half-inch in reach. Half-inch doesn't mean anything. You move your shoulder.
Donaire was fighting in the lower weight classes and was clearly bigger than many of his opponents.
And stronger. Not the case tonight. Well, the Philippine, big kidney shot there. Turned his back on him and on a lot between these two guys in the first round.
Something happened at the end of that round.
Bago matapos ang round 1 ay nagkiskisa ng ulo ng dalawa na nagresulta sa pagkakaroon ng cut ni Donaire sa kaliwang bahagi ng kanyang kilay. Dahil nga nagkaroon na ng cut si Donaire ay nagkaroon na ng target ang South African boxer at hindi pa rin ito tumitigil sa panghe-headbutt.
Before this one's all over, now Webetjeka tries to get the left hand right on top of that cut again. I mean, they won't.
Headbutt. We'll take another look at that.
Okay, they're telling us now because they've reviewed it in the truck, and you guys will see it afterwards. Our producers tell us that we've got the shot, so we'll show you the headbutt. Which means an accidental headbutt. Fight's not official until after 4 rounds.
See how that occurred.
Well, they didn't call it a headbutt.
And if there's no review
And there isn't,
then how will they be able to make a judgment based on
well,
that?
what they're going to do, if that's the case, if everything that you just said in that scenario, then it's going to be a technical knockout victory. It's not this fight. And again, the heads appeared to come together. Anito complaining to the referee. But that was on the other side, away from the cut. This is round 2 nonetheless.
I think he knows the fight is not going to go the distance with that eye.
Well, that's going to be Webetjeka's round closely here.
Right there. That was the headbutt.
And that's
He
after
just
the bell.
caught him. It was like almost like a slicing head.
And that's the second headbutt. Here's the last one. That one's right on top of where the cut was. The heads come together.
It happened twice.
Well, actually 3 times now. The time that neither one of us saw, which was not ruled as a headbutt, and 2 other times that Benito complained. Now the Filipino flash is starting to flash a little bit here. There's a real sense of urgency made to try and catch this guy, lunging at him. Round 3 action, Anito Donaire, former world champion. Chopping right hand, right on top of that cut again. Digging body shot. Strange turn of events here in the early going. And Anito is fighting with a serious urgency here. You know, he hit him and hurt by that body shot. Chopping right hand. You see him a little loose in the knees right now? Looks very awkward to me, does Vechek. Scott's legs don't look solid to me right now. Anito nails him. He hangs over the ropes. That should be called a knockdown. Anito can finish him off here if he can catch him again. As these legs down right by Vechek. And it's been that way for about 30 seconds. And headbutts mounting. Vechek seems to have the legs. Still looks very awkward to me. The way he's moving. This is Donito's round, but it's not rounds that are going to end this fight. Donito catches him on the chin, but a grazing blow. Sipiwi, the champion, has survived it. Caught him with another good right hand again, did Donito. That ends the 3rd round. A headbutt was missed, and then he was cut. Donito's father in the corner in between said, you got to keep moving, you got to, and that's true. Speaking one of the native,
Bring something.
the champ's got his legs back again now.
Donaire is one of extreme urgency and seriousness.
He's been clipped again and again by the right hand. Now here's Vechek trying to turn it up a bit. Anito doesn't want to get caught up. He's down! How about that?
Matapos tamaan ng kaliwa ni Donaire sa round 4 ay bumagsak nga si Vechek, ngunit nakatayo pa naman ito.
Loaded left hand of Donaire that has carried him so far in his career.
Now the legs on death with Vechek. Can he finish him off with another one? The urgency's there. Hands him with the right hand. He's staggering on those legs. He's doing everything he can do to hang back. Anito senses that he can finish him here. He needs to wind up that left hand again. He's got him in position. Can he catch him?
Vechek got very...
Donaire's made a career out of it. Whoa! That one whistled past the head of Vechek.
that Donaire would feel him with more than twice.
He may have hurt him again, Larry. Now he hangs on. He's on his legs more or less right now. But down to 30 seconds remaining in this 4th round. A round in which Anito's got problems with that left eye again. And now Luis Pabon takes him over the corner. With the knockdown and the 2 points, it would put Donaire ahead in the fight if it has to be stopped there. But if that's stopped, you know, without it being a headbutt, it doesn't go to the scorecards. It's a technical knockout victory for Vechek.
Correct.
I want to make that clear to everybody. This fight is stopped now because of that cut. It's going to be a TKO victory for Vechek.
You know, this is one of Donaire's finest moments as a fighter. The way he...
Matapos ang round 4 ay itinigil na nga ang laban dahil hindi na nga makakita ang kaliwang mata ni Donaire dahil sa natamo nitong cut. At dahil nga accidental headbutt ang naging dahilan nito, ay idinaan sa scorecard ng mga hurado ang laban.
Ladies and gentlemen, after consulting with the ringside physician, referee Luis Pabon calls a halt to this contest due to an accidental clash of heads. And in accordance with the rules of the WBA, after completing 4 rounds, we go to the scorecard to determine a winner. All 3 judges turn in identical scorecards of 49 to 46 in favor of the winner by way of unanimous technical decision. And now the new WBA undisputed featherweight champion of the world, the Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire.
Panalo nga si Donaire sa pamamagitan ng technical unanimous decision sa score na 46 to 49 sa 3 hurado. Matapos ang laban ay ipinangako ni Donaire na bibigyan niya ng rematch si Bitcheka dahil hindi nga maganda ang kanyang pagkakapanalo.
First of all, Larry, let me make this, and I promise Simpiwe and his camp, I will give them a rematch because I cannot take the victory of just unfinished business. And he's a great fighter, and I have the greatest respect for them, and I want to give them that rematch.
Ngunit sa kasamaang palad ay natalo si Nonito Donaire sa kanyang sumunod na laban kontra kay Nicholas Walters, kaya naman hindi na nagkaroon ng rematch sila Donaire at Bitcheka. Bago tayo matapos ay shoutout muna sa ating mga tagapanood. Hanggang dito na lang mga boss, sana nagustuhan nyo ang ating video. Salamat sa panonood.